I stopped signing for my deaf best friend after 4 years, and I picked the worst possible moment to do it. When my best friend Lucky lost his hearing in a car accident, I enrolled in sign language classes before he even left the hospital. By the time he could look at me without crying, I could sign faster than his own brother. Here's what made it ridiculous. Lucky reads lips perfectly. He uses apps that turn spoken words into text on his phone. He functions completely fine on his own. However, his girlfriend Diane decided that real love meant making everything about his disability, and suddenly, I was expected to interpret every conversation, even when Lucky was handling it himself. It started at their housewarming party. Lucky was chatting with my wife, reading her lips, laughing. Diane rushed over and grabbed my arm. "You need to sign for him. He's missing things." He wasn't missing anything, but she kept pushing me between them, insisting I translate words he'd already understood. I kept doing it because every time I tried to say no, Lucky would get this look, like he was a problem, like he was ruining everyone's night, so I kept signing. Diane started inviting herself to every gathering after that, announcing I was Lucky's interpreter, pointing at me without using my name. At my brother's barbecue, she told my mom it was inspiring how I'd dedicated myself to helping the less fortunate. My mom's face changed. Suddenly she looked at Lucky like he was a charity case, like she'd never seen how fragile he was before. Lucky caught it. He stared at the ground and didn't speak for the rest of the night. He'd known my mom for 6 years. The worst was my daughter's first birthday party. My parents flew in from Ohio. My in-laws drove 4 hours. I spent the entire afternoon signing conversations Lucky didn't need because every time I tried to hold my daughter, Diane would tap my shoulder. "Lucky is talking to your uncle. Go translate." At one point, she patted Lucky on the head like a dog and told my mom, "He's doing so well today. Sometimes loud places overwhelm him." I watched something in his eyes go flat. I got so busy translating, I missed my daughter's cake. I missed the presents. I got 0 photos with my daughter from her first birthday. My wife stopped speaking to me that night. She told me 3 times to stop enabling their behavior. She just looked at me and said, "You're choosing their comfort over your family." She wasn't wrong. Then Diane's sister got engaged, and Diane made it clear